characters to expect. Because when we see them against the majority of players, it's a lot of Fujin, it's a lot of Cabal, it's a lot of, we saw Johnny Cage. They play against each other, it's practically random select.
We have seen a lot of people talk about these twins after playing them in casuals, extended sets, in tournament. And a rather common talking point is they are so perfect with Fujin's movement that they single-handedly make Fujin look like the best character in the game.
No, for real.
Because when you move the way they move, some characters just straight up cannot touch you. But it's so hard to do. That's the thing. That level of Fujin is so unbelievably execution heavy. It's kind of ridiculous.
And it's, I'll be honest, it's not really a surprise. You look at Fujin's kit in general, and it's no surprise that this character is top tier. But you look at, because again, when we're talking about how strong a character is, picking up and playing them, and then mastering them are always two very different things.
And enough about Fujin.
Okay, but we're not going to see it as it is the Cabal. Oh, wait, hang on. It's the same matchup back now. And of course, we've been talking at length about Nicolas. Poptart, another one of those absolutely just master-level Kotal Khan mains. But a big change. We've got that launcher, right? We were seeing Aztec.
Khan cut.
Yeah, we were seeing Aztec before, a big, obviously most Kotal Khans are going to run the command grab. That's almost a given. But Kotal Khan has so many options when it comes to custom moves. A lot more than a lot of characters, actually. And it's not even preset variations. It's just moves swapped in and out. But that big launcher, obviously you're going to lose the armor break for it, and we did see in this matchup how valuable that can be in terms of startup and just covering the screen. Launcher gives you more access to damage, but at the same time, you're going to be losing that big utility and that kind of stopping them in their tracks.
Now, I believe there's probably going to be some people mentioning, hey, where's the game audio? I believe it was Nicolas, one of our players, has their headset connected, which has overridden the audio. So after this match, we're not going to interrupt them in the middle of the match, because obviously can't do that. But when this match is over...
Oh, rest assured, we'll interrupt them in the set, just not the match.
Yeah. So someone's definitely
going
to go up to Nicolas after this and say, hey, mate, could you unplug that, please? And that's the only reason. So don't worry, we'll have game sound back, but Kotal Khan, Poptart taking that first round, though. All right, and actually, look at the player cams, Poptart ain't got no audio.
No, there are some players that they thrive off of the crowd. And, players like Poptart, they are going to have their friends in the crowd just cheering for every little wayward hit, but a big flawless block from Nicolas. Now, one thing we've seen before, right, in the set before from Kerbo in the exact same matchup was a lot of execution errors, right? Which is, again, uncharacteristic for Kerbo, but you can see the difference between, if you drop nothing.
Ooh, that was clean.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, my God. Oh!
You're having a laugh. You're having a laugh!
Oh, that was disgusting. And we ended in the corner with mad advantage. That was clean as a whistle.
And then 200 of that damage was unbreakable, too, because it was all grounded. We were talking about optimization and how the Chilean twins will squeeze every ounce of perfect damage into their characters. That combo is exactly what we were talking about.
I feel like that's the better kind of unbreakable damage to have, though. Would you rather have, I'd say above average overall unbreakable, but no way of, capitalizing on it? Or would you rather have some unbreakable, but most of it is before they get launched? So by the time they're launched, they have to think to themselves, is it even worth breaking at this point? I've already taken, 20% or whatever, and now I've launched. But it's a difficult position to be in. Oh,
okay, wait a minute. That's going to make Nicolas probably start moving a little bit. Not so stuck in the mud, perhaps.
Oh, that could have been a pickup, but Poptart not quite. I mean, those little conversions are so difficult. Oh, I tell you what isn't. That jump kick OS into the dash.
We saw that uppercut do so much in the series previously between Kerbo and Aztec, but maybe a little bit different this time. Counter hit.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, he's got no meter. He's got no meter. This is going to hurt so much.
And we're going to get the corner. Yep, almost 400. And that's a big life lead. Fatal blow is there for Poptart, but oh no, not going to happen. Tries to move in a little bit too quick. And then there's going to be a game 1 to Nicolas, who I imagine will now unplug his headphones, and we can be blessed with game audio once again.
Well, Nicolas won't know, so we're going to have to quickly wait.
Yeah,
there we are.
Yeah, good on that.
Yo, take your headphones out, because you can't hear the game.
So basically, for those at home, this is actually, if you go to a tournament, there you go, and instantly, the frame we see those headphones come out, we are once again with game audio again. And there it is. So for those of you that don't know and don't go to tournaments, if you plug in a headset, don't plug it into the controller, because then it just all priority. I don't have a technical answer, but all the audio goes into your headset and nothing else. So usually that's not how to do it.
You'd be surprised how common that is.
I mean, I've done it before.
Oh, you have?
I'm not taking the high ground. It has happened to me as well. I'm not proud of it.
It's got to be difficult, Evan.
But still, the important thing, though, Nicolas taking that game number, we saw pristine execution. Perfect
chase down!
Perfect chase down!
Armor break as well! And we actually spend it. I was surprised about.
I mean, it's one of those things that, spend it while you got it, right? I feel like ever since we saw the armor break version of that, we haven't seen the standalone punish big damage because it's just not as practical, right? There's one thing on like playing on paper, and then there's playing in the practical sense, and that's what that is, right? An early get a lead, have it to work on. I mean that Poptart has to come to you. Again, that's not an armor break that's going to be traded, right? Because we're seeing Poptart takes the launcher, so not going to have access to the same threat, which means the massive like half-life crushing blows. Oh, standing one. That was a come to me. I am already 2 steps ahead. And Nicolas with another commanding round. And this is why Nicolas is, I would say, the favorite in this tournament. I feel like that is a fair thing to say given the results of the last few events. And Nicolas is just dominance on the way. And Poptart is no slouch.
You just need to take one look at this gameplay to understand why that is an opinion echoed by so many people.
Big whip punish!
Poptart is one of the strongest players we have in North America, and Nicolas being able to rock up here with this Cabal and clearly causing some issues. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's having to work his backside off for it, but there's just something about the level of optimization that's just so frightening!
Oh my goodness, oh no! Execution error.
Yeah, a rare execution error. The interruption, that was the hard bit!
And now this is where you don't want to be picked up from the down one, trying to jump out of that corner. Not today, sir. But still. Oh, okay, no, big. That was actually quite a risky throw to go for. But it did pay out. And throw out of the corner as well. Oh my goodness, just clean over it.
Was kind of half expecting that sword to just wrap round and hit him anyway. But now Fatal Blow is an option.
I imagine Poptart was as well. Now, Fatal Blow will win for either player. Nicolas has brought this back very well. And now we are looking into one hit, into confirming to all she wrote 2-0. Maybe flawless block, but no bar. Oh my God! How did he catch that? That was the lowest to the ground fatal blow I have ever seen in Mortal Kombat 11. I feel like it's almost like offline rollback. Like my eyes saw Cabal already hit the floor, but no, apparently not. Good Lord.
An expensive conversion, but one that had to be spent.
Uh-oh.
And there's that counter-poke flawless block. Get up there, mate.
You know what this looks like to me, Ketchup? Momentum. This was Nicolas brought back almost full life bar. Poptart was able to stabilize it before it got too out of hand, and now, oh my goodness. Oh no! No, not the drop, not there. Anywhere but there. That's punishable on hit.
Now, unfortunately, any momentum that could have existed, I think that combo drop just completely snuffed out.
Absolutely.
Now
But not impossible. We are relatively even again. And almost dead even, actually.
No throw tech attempt. I mean, this is now Nicolas being able to get the gears in motion, as it were, as now the life lead exists once more. Fatal Blow gone. Used to take the last round.
Oh, nice. Oh,
still punishes it.
Yeah, that's still punished. Oh, the recovery on that is out of control. Oh! But again, no armor break potential. And again, you can afford to be mashy with those down ones.
Oh, God!
You can afford to be disrespectful to the advantage. When your opponent only has like a few % left and you're talking ship territory, you can start getting those down ones in, squeeze them out. And that's a 2-0 for Nicolas. But much more of a competitive match. 2-0, but definitely not feeling one-sided.
However, if it ends up being a 3-0, that's what people will be talking about later. And it will be something that is just the consistent theme of Nicolas so far. There's been a lot of people talking about the twins, and the conversations always happen, right? New blood turns up, people talk about old players or original players that are super dominant, right? What if they were there? I'll tell you what, many of them are. And if the twins do just as well this weekend, then there's literally no doubt left in anyone's mind.
No, I feel like that is going to be the talking point. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The set is very much not over. 2-0, sure, but like we said, that second game was very competitive. And Poptart, not one to choke.
Spend that meter as well. Give me that damage.
Ooh. And then just straight up counter here. I don't know what Nicolas was doing there, but definitely not accepting that it was not his turn.
Yeah, certainly a strange time to press a button, but something like that must have happened. However, now Poptart, you think doesn't have the life lead, but honestly, Fatal Blow, that's it. All you needed was one good pickup, and that exact pickup is what Poptart found.
I mean, Kotal Khan, one of those characters that you have to be solid. No, you have to be solid as a rock with the hit confirms. You can't have buttons that go as far as Kotal's do, and they're great on hit, but on block you have to do something else. You cannot be missing those opportunities. And Poptart, not missing that one, making the most of it, getting that Fatal Blow, and looking at, I think maybe for the first time, taking the first round. So can now, kind of sit pretty somewhat.
I think I do believe Poptart might have taken the first round of the first game.
I could be wrong. I have memory of a
We didn't have game audio there, so I was a bit mixed up anyway.
Yeah, it was Nicolas's fault, not mine.
quite literally. Anyway.
Of course.
All right, we end it now.
Oh my, that's a
400.
400.
I mean, you said 400 earlier on, man.
Oh,
You weren't lying.
we've all seen that combo a million times, and it's still, you see like the first number go to 400 for the first time of the set, and it's like, oh, almost have to remind yourself of it. But now we're at match point. Nicolas looking well poised to move on in this bracket.
Oh, and he still picks it up.
Oh, and the stagger into the grab. This is a solid start if ever I've seen one.
I was about to say, if there's any kind of silver lining, it was that Poptart had a decent amount of meter, so the wake-up option was available. Rare combo drop here from Nicolas.
But not as
the
impactful.
Perfect decision-making again. I mean, you have to break.
That was meterless! That was a meterless combo, Nicolas. Are you serious? Now, Poptart, this is a mountain to climb. No fatal blow, no chance left. As that standing one of Nicolas is going to be sealing the deal on this set. And we have a winner's top 32 to, no disrespect to Poptart, of course, but to not a lot of surprise. You know, Nicolas and Scorpion Prox, the two of them together, it's hard to talk about one without mentioning the other. They are the story of this weekend. CEO, early in the year, champions. Combo Breaker, month ago,